Aha! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to a scene from Steps of the Howling Winds. I did it!
You got it.
I did it all by myself. So yeah, we're at that place in California or some shit. I don't even know. My life's a lie. But somewhere in fucking California, wherever this sept happens to be, in this nice little park, there's a parking lot. I know, crazy, right? And in that parking lot, there is some goofy little chick with bright colored hair and kind of pale splotches on her skin, wearing an oversized leather jacket, stubbornly, despite the weather. And she has plopped her butt on a skateboard and is just kind of idly scooting. She's just, damn it, Tim, why you gotta overheat? She's planted her butt on this skateboard, so she's kind of, sort of straddling. She's got like one leg crossed up on top of it, and with the other leg is just kind of idly pushing herself along. And not fast, just kind of just enough to roll, kind of like someone meditatively um, rocks a rocking chair almost. It's just that same kind of idle, meditative, like just scooty scoot scoot, pulls back leg, scooty scoot scoot. And meanwhile, she has a phone in her hands, her eyes locked on it. She's got um, some skull candy earplugs in, really ridiculous bright cord dangling down, popping into the phone, and she is just hammering away with her fingers, typing madly to someone or another, as she just kind of rolls around the parking lot like a fucking weirdo.
Uh, Actually, wait. I need to check my character sheet to actually see if he has any dots in drive whatsoever.
Take an Uber.
Take it. Oh, hey, would you look at that? He does. He drives an auto. No manual gear on this for this man. What begins to it's not really kind of drive into the parking lot more than what kind of shambles itself into the parking lot is what is obviously a used vehicle. Looks like it looks like some sort of Volvo. Pretty shitty looking.
Hey.
It's got a new coat of paint on it. Has
like
a spoiler.
You put a spoiler on a Volvo? What the fuck?
Spoiler on a Volvo.
It's a desperate gesture, sir.
Yeah,
I took my soccer mom car and I put a spoiler on it.
It's not that kind of Volvo. It's the best Volvo. Fuck it, we'll just say it's a Subaru. That makes more sense, actually, for it to be a Subaru. It has a Subaru. It's a shitty rundown Subaru. The new coat of paint on it. You can tell it's used not by how it looks, but more by how it runs. Kind of has that loud engine sound where you know it's kind of on its last legs. You know, probably has maybe a year or two left in it. Poor bastard. But it looks nice at least. And begins to pull into one of the empty parking spaces. And it's just ever so slightly over the line, like it's that guy. Someone gets out of it. Someone who's in a rather punkish attire themselves. They got a sleeveless jacket on with the front, kind of like at the shoulders, there's like kind of these metal implements. Like really small metal buttons or clippings on. And he just strolls on over to the front of the car. He appears to just have been rustling around in his pocket while he was getting out of the vehicle. Seems to be more interested in lighting a cigarette than actually properly securing his vehicle, as he just kind of slides onto the bonnet and kind of spots you. He has a cigarette. So he has one of his ears has a headphone of its own.
So here's a question. Where has he been around Sept? Like, has he been to a mood or anything? Or is he just that new guy that she hasn't met yet, making this convenient?
You're that new guy. You haven't met him. You may have heard his howl, though. He made several howls of introduction.
Oh, yeah, but she didn't see him, so... Yeah, whatever. Dude face. I mean, it's still a park. So in theory, normal people might come here for reasons. So she's not, especially too inclined to engage. In fact, he will find himself lucky as her puttering brings her right about the level where she would have been in his fucking way as he drove in, right after he parks. Like, he's still kind of making sure he's in the spot, or close enough anyways, as she starts kind of scooching past the end of his car. So if he thought he was going to pull forward and realign, yeah, not happening. And she'll just continue idly scooting and paying literally no mind to the vehicle, even though it's on, as she's passing it, and still just furiously typing away on the phone. The funny part is watching her, like, she goes, and as he's watching the, you know how somehow, I don't know how, but blacktop always has gravel on it. I don't know how it gets there. I'm pretty sure it migrates there. It's just part of their culture or something. So she's like scooching, and then one of the wheels bumps into a fairly large piece of gravel. Not something it can roll over, but something, shaped just perfectly to wedge under the wheel. At which point, without even looking up, she kind of just pauses a second, when with her heel planted, will pull herself forward, lean over to tilt the skateboard and turn slightly, and then we'll continue.
Careful, you'll trip.
And it'll take her a second, and in fact, she will give another little scooch, having initially dismissed it, and then kind of glances around, realizes there's no one else in the parking lot. Oh shit, was he talking to her? And she'll glance up, probably see he's looking right back at her, and will flick one of the earbuds out of her ear, so it just dangles. And I mean, they're fairly good earbuds, so it won't be roaring out of them. But yeah, that Linkin Park though. And she kind of glances up and quirks an eyebrow. Can you even trip when you're sitting?
I don't know. Never tried.
She'll
It's dangerous when you text and ride, though. Next to her, she's like on her skateboard, just kind of skating around.
To be fair, she is like legit just sitting on it and scooting along at a crawl.
Oh, she's literally sitting on it?
She's literally just sitting on it and has like one leg crossed up in front of her, and with the other one is just kind of slowly puttering along.
Okay, then he won't say that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say. Wouldn't want to obstruct the parkway now. Gives her a bit of a devious smile.
And she'll reach up, and she does have these like really ridiculous, brightly reflective shades on, and she'll kind of like reach up and slowly pull down the shades a little bit so she can glance over them at him and just take a second and look at him, trying to decide if this is someone she should know. And then she opts, not knowing him, to shrug, poke the sunglasses back up, and shoot him this really sarcastic, like the most obnoxious teenage thumbs up you've ever received in your life. Yep, gotcha. Putter, putter, putter. Putter, putter, putter.
Kids these days.
She does at least leave the earbud out as she continues puttering. So she's making a show of ignoring him, but she's not actually ignoring him, just in case.
Kids these days.
Her lips like firm into a little line.
He has not paid his parking ticket, by the way.
Sierra will come across. We're on Sept, right?
Yeah, this is since we're in an actual like a no shit park. Binary is in the parking lot, set on a skateboard, like literally sitting on it. She'd be sitting cross-legged, except that she's got one leg down, so that she can kind of slowly push herself along just to be in motion. I don't know why, because she feels like it, and is like furiously texting.
Mm-hmm.
And she has paused and briefly interacted with this guy she's never seen before, and given a moderate amount of lip, and gone back to seemingly ignoring him with one earbud out, and continued to text wildly on her phone with her brightly colored nails flying.
Let me ask, is Numb playing?
Is what?
Is Numb playing?
I mean, it's probably fairly hard to hear, but yeah, it's coming out of that earbud.
Cool. Sierra just comes across this. She'll just kind of throw this out there. She'll just be like, Hypertheory was better.
And she just kind of shrugs. Though for Sierra's sake, she'll, seeing as Sierra is a known factor, she'll pause the texting, kind of hurry for a second to finish whatever the hell she was saying, send it, and then doesn't turn the screen off, but kind of drops her hands. So they're plopped in her lap. I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention. Just... Suits the mood? Shrug.
Oh, God. You're listening to... Oh, no. You're listening to Linkin Park to set a mood? What's going on?
I'm not trying to set a mood. I'm in a mood. It's totally different.
Well, what's up?
Oh my god, she's edgier than my kitchen knife.
Okay, no, Linkin Park isn't edgy. She's not listening. Okay, no. Numb isn't the edgiest thing. She could have been listening to Crawling, which is fucking...
Hey, I did say kitchen knife.
It's a kid, you're right, though.
We can go deeper.
It looks to the next track, and yeah, Crawling starts playing.
And there
oh
we go.
God. Oh my fucking god.
What?
Ever heard Anarchy in the UK? Complete Control?
I'm gonna go with she probably has, but just rolls her eyes. Which somehow, like, she has that slight head motion accompanying it, so you can tell she's doing it even with the shades. So blatant.
Who's listening now? Arrowhead comes in.
Adelheid walks up. She starts she does the most ridiculous shit ever. Instead of standing up, and like leans on the skateboard and puts down the other foot, plants her hands on it, and so she can with both legs kind of shove and propel herself over until she bumps into his leg.
Arrowhead opens the phone, gives her the phone, and there's a Snorlax there again.
There's what?
Snorlax.
The
in the Pokemon Go.
Oh my god, you dick. Shit. I'm taking this.
He gives the phone, shows his throat to the Raya, Sierra, and then fist bumps with the Abel.
Oh god damn it. Hold on a second. Go ahead, continue.
Fist bump.
He just tips.
Sup,
So,
cousin?
well, that answers my question.
I'm running, trying to meet with the den mother for fostering challenge.
The nightclub, right?
Mm-hmm. She says she has a lead.
Ooh, all right.
Nice.
What are we doing?
Pretty good. Who's moody over there? He just points in a general direction of binary.
I heard Lefty is joining to the rite of passage, which I hope, pardon, I wonder which tribe.
He stares at you for a moment for flagrantly changing the subject. And just seemingly refusing to acknowledge binary. I'll just say, beats me, only met the guy once.
What do you think he's going to join?
I hope for Gava Ferris.
I'm not sure Lefty seems like. I'm not sure Lefty has the mindset for the Fenrir. Do you feel that he does?
It does.
All right.
He's got the stones. Just see if he wants to utilize them.
It is not really hard to become a Gava Ferris. It's just you need to have the will and the courage.
Don't you like the view from the outside looking in?
Outside looks from outside. They don't look from inside. The the Geta Ferris, to follow the Great Fenrir, and I think Fenrir is a spirit who really doesn't, who does the best as far as to my knowledge of understanding from the spirits and the all those tribes that I saw. He's not really interested in protecting the weak. He's not interested in protecting or healing the sick or righting the wrongs of the people. He cares about, nothing about humans, rules, or any other being, surface of the world, or even the world or the spirits. Fenris exists to tear worms, evil from the world, to keep Gaia safe from its demanding, trashing Weaver's bed. It's a harsh master, yes. The other tribes does not understand the depths of our commitment to Fenrir, and by extension to Gaia. They think we are cold and harsh. They are right, but they are concerned with the worldly things, with power and people, rules and ideals. Gaia matters. She is absolute.
Ultimately, we do our jobs. Fenrir isn't interested in politics or weakness or human society, just as his tribe are. Some people would do well to learn from that. Our commitment and priority is to Gaia and Gaia only. Because that is what we were given our gifts for. To say anything less would be a betrayal. He's racking up like a fair amount of cigarettes at this point. You can see like several cigarettes kind of sizzling a little bit on the bonnet of his car.
There's a saying in the Dead of Ferris, which is really weird and rude, but I do not say this to you. Most those who calls us hard and brutal, they only do that to cover their own weaknesses. But I also know that we have righteousness on our side, and if need be, we will sacrifice ourselves or pack our tribe to safeguard the Gaia. I think this is a strength that other tribes usually do not understand.
We embody the old ways, and the old ways are harsh and difficult to follow.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
But yeah, so I'm sure more things have happened since, but comically, when Adelheid does the bearing throat thing, she like takes a glance, like a sharp glance over at this new guy, having not known that he was,
Adelheid.
huh? Yeah, who then fist bumps Adelheid? How dare he? So yeah, she sees the bare throat, takes a sharp side glance, and seeing as the new guy is taking it in stride, she's like, "Oh." And she, in response, with another eye roll at the fist bump, because, she goes ahead and she comically, instead of doing so properly, will scoop forward on the skateboard and lay down on her back on it. And then, if she's not acknowledged like immediately, just slowly lifts the phone up over her face and starts typing again and begins puttering again, laying on her back on the skateboard.
Ain't you adorable? Get the fuck up.
Basically, what happened is that they talked about like Adelheid asked which tribe Lefty is joining, and he hopes for Get a Ferris, and then he started talking about Get a Ferris and Ferris as being harsh master.
Yeah, and I think the final part of that sentence, I think April basically chimed in and said the old ways are, we embody the old ways. They're harsh and difficult. And to add to that, it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people would avoid them.
At which point, especially since she's been told she can get back up and has scooted back up into the sitting position, is now scooting back in front of them the other way. And it chimes in with, "Cool story, bro." Type. And yeah, she's blatantly a menace. Her deformity is the pale splotches, and they are very evident. Even like if she covered up with full sunglasses and stuff, like they're on her hands, they're around her eyes, they're everywhere.
At least I got a story worth telling, better than listening to the trash on your phone.
Don't worry. I'm sure yours, whatever the hell you've got going on yours, doesn't even deserve to be called trash. Scoot, scoot, scoot. You listen to old fart music, don't you? Tell me the truth. It's like classical or some shit.
Oh my god, you sweet summer child.
She's grinning now, at least. She is still, for Moosh's explanation, she is still wearing Lefty's leather jacket, which is way too big for her.
Does Lefty told you which tribe you choose?
She kind of blinks, glances up, kind of looks over the shades. I wasn't... Yes.
Is it Get of Ferris?
Abel is eyeing the fuck out of you, by the way, Binary.
Oh, he can eyeball. She eventually like bumps up against Adelaide's leg again. Like just kind of scoot, and it's not even a hard bump. It's just kind of thump, and then she stops. So she's like looking up him to look at his face. I'm pretty sure that whole having to slaughter his girlfriend thing hit him pretty hard, man.
I wonder what child the guy went near him and said, "Hey, you're here for peace."
You know the den mother's a child of Gaia, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Mother Eye is a child of Gaia.
Uh-huh.
Elhai takes a deep breath, doesn't say anything.
Look, man, it's been pretty bad. Like, I'm the only person he hangs out with anymore.
I am not angry.
You're not implying he'd be joining a tribe out of purely emotional reasons, would you? If he is, that might be a choice he comes to regret in the future. Doesn't really end well for anyone.
Elhai nods, but this is a child of Gaia set. And we are here as warriors of it, Abel. You know my opinions, but it does not mean that I will disrespect child of Gaia. And I know you won't as well.
I'm just worried someone's been pressing him to join a tribe in his moment of grief. I would consider that quite underhanded, if that were the case.
Does that not go along with the Fenrir's philosophy of strength, though?
No. You're encouraging someone to give in to their emotional state at a point of emotional vulnerability.
Or maybe at a point where he realized he's not okay with knifing people all willy-nilly, which seems to kind of be your calling card. Just saying.
It's every Garu's calling card. We all kill people. It
Yeah.
happens.
But isn't that like your thing? That thing you do the most?
We hunt the worm, not necessarily people.
Yeah, but worm-tainted people is still the worm.
You wouldn't imply that he wouldn't kill worm-tainted, well, people of the worm, are you? Because that would be a direct violation of the litany.
Oh my god! Do you, like, put coal up your ass and poop diamonds? No! Not stupid, jeez.
Then you kind of defeat your own argument.
Not if you know anything about what happened, Mr. Guy I just met today.
Then please do tell. Regale us.
I'm just saying. When the first kill that means anything is, you know, looking lovingly into the eyes of your woman and then stabbing her in the back of the neck with a knife, it kind of leaves an effect, don't you think?
Absolutely.
He wanted to do it himself, first of all.
Yeah, he did.
And second of all,
I'm not begrudging the loss he faced at all. On the contrary. What I was arguing is that I'll consider it exceedingly manipulative to attempt to press someone to join a tribe when they have just done that.
She does that really obnoxious thing where you like reach behind your ear and hit like the end of the ear hook on your sunglasses and wobble it so they like wiggle up and down.
Oh yeah, like that fucking... I'm a scientist.
It's just kind of like they wobble up and down on her face a couple times, and she plops her foot down more firmly so she won't scoot anywhere and just leans back on Adelaide's leg. Goes back to typing to Desiree about this new douche canoe. Who the
Yep.
fuck is he even? Like,
Yep.
I hoped that this would show him the badness of the worm and why we should fight it and not be willy-nilly about it. But he made his choice and we have to respect it.
Usually the point of such personal sacrifices are usually intended to teach someone what has to be done, not necessarily what is wanted or for it to be ran away from. But as you said, I don't know him well. I don't really care what tribe he joins. If he's ready, he's ready. I'm only concerned that someone is pushing him into a... What would you say? Out of the frying pan into the fire before he's ready. Because it's awfully easy.
as much as a shrimpy little teen can puff up, she tries. It gets kind of indignant looking, even with the sunglasses. You can see it. It's there. He's gonna come back a fucking baller, is what he's gonna do.
I certainly hope so.
Me too.
I'd be disappointed if he didn't. Like I would anyone else.
The expression is somewhere between like a frown and a pout. It's not the most vicious of frowns. She doesn't seem to be well executed in giving them. And she thumps back against Adelheide's legs again, kind of laxes out. Bloomp.
How well do you know Lefty? You seem to be quite close to him.
I mean, yeah. We're friends. We're real good friends. Fucking besties.
How so?
Kind of quirks her brow. What do you mean? We've been cubs together. We look out for each other. We're besties.
There seems to be a satisfactory explanation to him. His head just kind of bubbles. Like, that's fair. That's a fair response.
Adelaide's pretty cool too, though.
Yeah, he is.
She like gives his leg a pat, like as if it is reassuring to know he's pretty cool.
What about
And then-
Shuvo?
What about me? She asks as she finally pops a button on her phone, pulls it away a bit, and then blatantly snaps a selfie of herself and Adelheid, like looming like a goddamn monster over.
Adelaide smiles to the selfie.
You're a tiny little mystery, you are.
Not really.
I haven't even got your name.
It's binary.
Oh! How about you? You're apparently pretty chill.
Blink. She finally like pokes the sunglasses up onto her forehead. What'd you hear?
You're a turtle.
I'm the best turtle. You ain't never seen turtling like this. But I don't have the shield, so I'll have to show and tell later. Sorry, bro.
That's a shame.
We killed Tim? Oh,
Sarah's just chilling, listening to Hybrid Theory. That's what's been happening.
You just hadn't commented for a while, so I was like, did we kill him? I'm pretty sure we killed him.
No.
We're teaming up.
She finally flicks the other earbud out, but in response to flicking them out, cranks the music up. So it's kind of, it's not that loud. It's a fucking earbud. They're not exactly meant to project a lot of noise. It's supposed to be pretty fine-tuned. So it's not a lot, but it's enough that she can hear the song that's playing. And yeah, it's just more Linkin Park.
Nice.
This,
Sarah.
Sierra, do you know Jet Set Radio over here?
Oh yeah, I know her. She
Sticks her tongue out.
Matter nah.
I was gonna say she stuck her tongue out at specifically at Abel.
Oh, okay.
when he referred to her that way, it was just kind of like, nah.
Okay.
You get a pat on the head.
She debates snapping at his fingers. Really does. But it's not that effective in this form. Oh, fuck it. He patted her. Yep. She'll, like, the first pat makes contact, and he goes for, like, the pat, and she, like, flails the hand over her head, like, nah! Like when you're swatting at flies and shit. That kind of, like, get that weak shit out of here. kind of move.
Oh, this one's rowdy.
I'm sulking. You're ruining a perfectly good sulk.
Why are you
pat
sulking?
people when they're sulking? Because Lefty's not here, and I don't know how long he'll be gone, and it's the worst ever.
Aww. Would you like a hug?
Oh, fuck you.
Damn.
I don't even know you.
I'm lovely. That's who I am.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I'm
You're full
able.
of poop.
Aw, the mean words. Aren't you old enough yet?
No, it's just funnier to say poop.
Suck you.
Oh, I should do like the whole thing because I wanted to roll around on the skateboard and everything else is dirt.
That's fair.
So much dirt. So much grass. So much sky. Too fucking much.
Not enough these days.
You know, you say these things. But I still say too much.
I do say these things. You ever been to the fucking Amazon?
No.
Yeah, pray you never do.
I do.
Good.
That sounds fucking terrible. It's even
It's a
bigger.
fucking war zone.
It's also a giant fuck off jungle. I'd get lost forever and never be seen again and get eaten by like a crocodile. It would suck.
You are terrible at this. I'm gonna have to teach you how to look after yourself out in the fucking grass.
Dude, I grew up in a room.
Shit.
What do you want?
But you grew up in a room?
Yeah. She like gestures to herself, like pausing briefly to do the little up and down next to the patch of white around her eye, like, yeah. You think they let us outside? Are you serious?
Where I come from, they do, although it's generally guard duty. I guess you can relate it to how the ancient Spartans used to handle shit.
I mean,
military life.
The tribe I came from lives in the city. I was a walking veil breach. So
Sierra's gonna blank and look over to Abel and just ask, wait a minute, a Nordic tribe takes inspirations from a Greek city-state?
No,
he just wants me to think of 300. So much beefcake from Nod. And cheesecake.
The first one was a pretty good movie. But no, I'm just making the comparison. There's the
Okay.
notion of two military societies, basically.
I was about to get real interested, real fast.
It's okay. You can be bored again.
I see how it is. Trying to put words in my mouth like that.
At least you're taking better stride than Jet Set over there.
I'm just saying. I mean, I just called him a douche canoe. You can take that. You can totally have that one on me. Holds up, like, gives her phone a wiggle to explain how she called him a douche canoe without saying a goddamn thing. But she will, in fact, give it a wiggle and then pause, look at the chat for a second, and then pick up the phone and snap a quick picture of him.
Sierra's eyes go wide, and she's like, "Holy shit! I just got an idea for a tail end." Thank you both.
What'd I do? Is it a douche canoe, like a literal douche canoe?
Not a douche canoe, but it's gonna be chimnage for something.
Do you know what? I don't want to know. That sounds gross.
It's fine.
It does. I want no part of that.
I know what a douche is. I have the internet. Like little mock accusatory eye narrow. Like,
You sound far too young for the internet right now.
I'm gonna cycle back around to grew up in one room. All I had was the internet. Does not make a socialite of people. The whole not talking to anyone. I'm just saying.
That's fair.
Yep.
What?
I had one kin who took care of me. That's it.
That actually seems to push Abel into a lot of deep thought. He actually navel gazes and looks down. I must apologize. My sources have been very off about how the Glasstalker tribe handles that sort of thing.
She like quirks her brow.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. I'd have probably tore off the door, to be honest.
I mean, I had tantrums. That was the thing. But you stay in your fucking room. Or someone puts you back in your room. I got really comfy in my room. And that's why we have to sleep outside now, because fucking I like my room. There's too much outside.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah. Having
You're
a good
outside.
day. Thumbs up. Like the really sarcastic little thumbs up. Like, yeah, having a good day.
I'll give you a sincere thumbs up so it comes across as just awkward. He's like, yeah, thumbs up. And you're like, oh, now I don't really know what to do. God damn it.
Hey, Sierra, how long does a rite of passage take? Like, normally? Like forever? Or like a day or two? Or like a week? Or...
It varies. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Oh, that sucks so much.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
I should have given him one of my phones.
If his was anything like mine, I don't think he'd be able to answer a phone.
God damn it.
Although I don't think Dazzles would do anything like get Lefty high on a cocktail of hallucinogens and then send him in the Umbra.
That just sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that happened to me.
That
Don't
sounds
do
like
that.
a terrible idea. I'm not gonna.
Sounds fairly standard.
Yeah, I was so high.
Dude,
I
I've
might
never
try
even
to
touched
hang
that
them upside
shit.
down a tree and then beat the shit out of them.
The
Fuck!
fuck? What's wrong with you people?
It works.
Like, it's just an ass whooping?
No. No, I'm not actually a theurge, so I can't give you the the innermost details. But the effect of it is similar to what basically happened to you.
Okay.
Happened to you.
Sounds fucking terrible.
It's a test of endurance as much as spiritual affinity.
Yeah, okay, real talk, the Umbra, like as you already know, it's already a very chaotic place, shifting and constantly changing. And
Dude,
for
I've
me,
never even had drugs.
the rite of passage is meant to demonstrate that within yourself, to demonstrate that you yourself are mutable. However, this also means you trip balls.
I feel like I'd just get lost in a corner of a room and that'd be the end of days.
Yeah, like I saw a lot of shit.
Jeez. You know, sometimes maybe being a cub ain't that bad, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you get to make mistakes and they don't have as many consequences.
Psh, I don't make mistakes.
Sure thing, straight laces.
Or maybe
Just that look.
Maybe you mean straight edge?
That's even better.
I mean, if you want to get technical, I mean, it's not like they put drugs under the door. Fucking Lefty does more shit than I do. Which pretty much means, you know, any shit. Fuck.
Totally be. Oh my god! What if? Oh my god! I don't know how the children are guy. Binary, you should probably be ready to get really high and go on a spirit quest.
What, me?
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna do that. I don't know what you're gonna do, but be ready to be super high.
God damn it! I've never been high. I don't know how to be high.
What's with everyone here getting fucking high? Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, I don't do it that. I don't do it really. Like, I don't have enough time for all that.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I'm just saying, douche canoe isn't a pretty applicable term. You just throw that in there.
You can't say don't do it and then say, well, really. Give you that fucking leeway.
It's like a once a month thing. You need to chill.
Once a month. Okay. I'm just.
You just make an assumption about people he's just met.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm pulling your leg.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Why the fuck do I care about drugs? I have to live by human laws.
You say that, and then you get arrested, and we have to break you the fuck out.
Yeah, but that's from a
Get arrested, and then
sense.
I have to get in the computers.
Think about it for a second.
Who you calling names then?
I'm still calling you Jet Set.
Why?
Because I can. You ever played Jet Set Radio?
No.
Out of that time. You didn't play Jet Set. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. He actually seems very upset by this. He's disappointed in you.
And she's just watching him with that, like, really? Really, bro? Really?
Yeah, really, bro. At what I fucking time. Okay. But yeah, that's like from a practical standpoint. It's not from the oh so holier than thou ethical standpoint that it's so often touted.
Look,
The actual reason someone would want to obey a law, not because we said it, so do it, because otherwise we'll arrest you. It's a case of should be the correct and moral thing to do.
Oh my god, are you a Philodox?
No, it's just the reason why I followed it because it's the right thing to do. It's not because I'll get my ass kicked.
I don't know. You just kind of had that obnoxious, straight-laced way about you.
Yeah, come and goes. To be fair, if obeying the litany is the straight lace bar we're holding here, I think we all pass it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my existing gives me an auto fail, so woo for me. Twirls a finger.
No. Are you useful?
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, is that all?
I mean, I hope you'd be able to prove it, but
Well, you go fuck
I
up
hear
in
good
front of a
things.
camera and I'll prove it.
I make mistakes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say. Then they do some stupid shit in front of a camera.
That's what you said.
I don't do stupid shit in front of a camera.
I would trust most werewolves. Yeah, sorry. Actually, you wouldn't say werewolves. So I would trust most Agara not to do stupid shit in front of a camera.
Well, I mean...
paid that parking ticket. Oh, well.
Oh my god, really? Grew with parking tickets? Is that a thing? That seems so fucking mundane.
It is.
Totally
Fucking sucks. But again, ain't my problem.
I mean, it's going to be your problem when you have to go to court because you didn't pay a parking ticket.
Ain't going to court. I'm pretty sure the ticket officer wouldn't want to go anywhere near me. But keep in mind, this is an awful lot of very angry-looking people standing by my car right now. Besides, either I go to court or you get to call me straight-laced, so I lose either way.
Or you could just pay a parking ticket. Like, you can do that online. I'll pull up the site right now.
Oh, shit, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it online. You can do a lot of shit online.
Yep. You can do everything online.
That sounds creepy, but okay.
Oh, it's extremely creepy.
It was kind of supposed to. I'll correct that. I can do everything online. That make it better? If it's just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beep boop. His parking ticket.
Yep. She'll actually pull out a second phone from her pocket and pull up the site and offer him that one instead of her personal phone.
Ah, cool, thanks.
Why do you have two phones?
I think the more important question here is why don't you have like 5?
Because I don't need that many.
He's born Glasswalker, what do you expect?
One phone.
This is
She, like
2
points.
phones is below the fucking average.
Yeah, I mean, they're not all new. They're like hand-me-downs.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
hey,
last year's model.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. If we extrapolate that fucking logic, Binary, you telling me that Glasswalkers have fucking ancestral phones?
To kind of
What?
mulls over that for a second.
That they pass down from generation to generation?
Oh, not these ones. These were just ones that were going to get thrown away.
Oh, okay.
You didn't think I got the good shit.
I don't know what kind of shit you got.
I got the obsolete technology, which, you know, isn't nearly as obsolete as they seem to think, but, you know, it's not fucking cutting edge, so fuck it, give it to the metas, right?
I mean, what you got? Shit.
Yes?
No.
I could literally, like, pull enough shit out of my fucking satchel back at Den Mama's cabin to make a computer.
Damn.
I can do things. All you have to do is give me an outlet and any spare electronics that you're not especially attached to.
I don't have many electronics.
Looks at the car.
Grins broadly when she looks at the car.
Yes, I don't have many. I didn't say I didn't have any.
Oh, I thought you said didn't have any.
Yeah, he said I don't have many electronics. It's literally my car and a phone. Credit card, that's about it.
Well, credit card's a whole new thing. Like,
Oh, that counts.
Does count.
That's like a whole, yeah.
She, in fact, her grin gets even wider, like, oh no, that counts.
That's a whole new type of electronic right there.
That's a whole different thing. Although, so
I'm just saying, it gets me the pieces I need.
I'm actually quite curious, Linear. How do you deal with spirits? Like, because I don't know how the Glasswalkers do what they do.
She like fishes into the other pocket and pulls out like 3 thumb drives and just kind of drops them on the skateboard in front of her. Chiminage. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Sierra's gonna blank and she's gonna what?
Yeah.
How is what's
Oh, come on, data.
how is that tangible though? Like what is actually being given up there?
The information. The files. The things that are in the files. These are the only copies. You give it up. Just depends on what you're talking to.
So, okay, I think I got it. So it's almost like you're sacrificing memories.
Yeah, pretty much.
What you
I
need.
spent forever scanning and taking pictures of the pages of the books that Dazzle's lent me. Because, I mean, that shit is just some random old books. Like, not the kind of stuff you can find online readily. So if I'm the only one who has a copy of that book in a digital media, that makes it a lot more valuable, don't you think?
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And then I overwrite it with a blank file. And now they have the only copy. I mean, some of them want more than that, but for the little stuff, yeah.
Yeah, spiders.
I'd make more, but I don't have materials. But I'm just saying, when that clunker gives out finally, oh yeah. Jerks the thumb towards his car. Dibs on the corpse.
It's all fair play.
Sorry, the face you made was
You may
fabulous.
dance on my car's corpse.
Well, I'm not going to dance on it. I'm just going to take all the good bits. Going to reduce that thing to its most primary parts. And then I'm going to make good shit.
That sounds like something I'd want to see.
I'm just saying, Lefty bet me $100 I couldn't attach a rocket to a skateboard.
I will observe with intent.
It's going to be real funny when he gets back and I attached a rocket to a fucking skateboard, isn't it? The problem is I don't have the $100 yet.
I could probably write a whole book on that alone.
On a rocket-powered skateboard?
Yep.
This is like some straight 80s shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's right up my alley.
Yep. Go and do it.
You know, with that, call me, because I'm so in.
I'm just saying, all you have to do is murder that vehicle or sacrifice it to the greater good, aka rocket-powered skateboards.
Consider it sacrificed, I'm sorry. Old friend, you've hatched the bonnet. Will not be forgotten. Your miles will be remembered. Apart from that one asshole who I bought you from. Pat,
Eh.
pat.
You just let me know when it's done limping. I'll be here, waiting.
It's like donating your body to
To the greater
science.
good?
Yeah.
Fuck, yes it is.
There's got to be some sort of spirit willing to endorse this.
Yeah.
You have a fire spirit fueled a rocket?
Not yet I haven't. But I don't have a rocket yet.
This is gonna be good.
Yes. It's gonna be awesome. Fucking amazeballs. I just, need someone to decide to really dedicate themselves to chasing cars and then bring me the corpses. Rocket-powered skateboards for everyone. Okay, maybe not skateboards, but...
I mean, I can donate my car to the greater good, but I can't speak for everyone else.
Well, yeah, most people won't give up their car.
Cheapskates.
I know, right?
Yeah, why do you not donate your car to create a rocket-powered skateboard?
Exactly. Greater good.
Greater good.
Think about all the extra parts and what I can do. Ugh.
Jesus.
So good.
I can think of things, but I'm sure you can think of even more things.
I'm just saying, I'm going to get this website set up. Going to start get some money rolling in. Oh, I can't wait till I get a drone. She's practically drooling. Gonna be so good.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be in the city punching the bad thing.
You punch the bad thing.
Oh, holy shit. If I ever get an iron hammer, can you attach a rocket to my iron hammer?
I can attach a rocket to anything. Big enough soldering gun or whatever the fuck. Hell yes. I'll lend you that long distance artillery support.
He seriously considers this as a military application.
I'm just saying. Give me a computer behind a blast door and all the electronics and mechanical nonsense I can play with. Give you long-range artillery. Sometimes you gotta nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Oh yeah, I'll take all the battlefield support I can get.
So that does
Didn't have
mean...
a lot of that where I came from.
Kind of like starts scratching idly at her cheek. So I guess that does mean I either need to make a friend or make an imaginary person that has access to military supplies, because big guns.
One of my kin's a gun manufacturer. Ain't quite the same. You won't get access to the same ludicrous shit. But you'll probably have the parts.
That's good. Parts are good. I can do things with parts.
And you'll get some really cool long-range fire support anyway. Because guns.
Yes. Haven't let me work on that like at all. It's always go and fight with your face. But my aim's still terrible. But that's okay. That's what auto-targeting is for.
Yeah. Should be able to do it manually though.
Well,
It's cooler if you do it manually anyway.
get me
Why
a
can't I get an easy
gun
mode?
so I can work on my aim.
I can so easily get you a gun. I'll get you all the guns. Okay, maybe not all of them because
He says,
you
"I'll
only
get
got
you
one
all the
ring.
guns," and he like when he glances down at her neck, she's just got a hand up, like doing the grabby, like the gimme.
I'll get you most of. I might be able to get you all of the guns. I will check.
Yes.
I'll check. And make sure it's okay with Den, mommy.
Oh my god, it's totally.
But I
okay.
might be able to get you a lot of guns.
It's all good. It's just it's fine.
Besides, contrary to what people think about my tribe, we don't expect everyone to hit stuff with their face.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's what you do.
Yeah,
It's like straight up face roll,
I'm
but in real
extremely
life.
fucking good at face rolling.
See?
I'm literally only second to Adelheid, and he's like an Arun.
Well, yeah. I don't know. That's some pretty advanced face roll technology. I don't know if you can keep up with that shit.
I can guarantee you, Fenrir has the cutting edge in face rolling technology. However, we do understand that not everyone wants to hit things with their face, and are quite good at getting people to hit things without their face. Like getting you lots of guns.
I like guns. That, and if I learn to get good with a small gun, then we work up to bigger guns, then we work up to powered by my computer guns, and it just gets better. It's not good until you can strap a computer to it. I'm just saying.
Don't strap a computer to me.
Well, not to you, to it. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if I could strap a computer to you, I'm just saying. But no, it's a lot harder. Trying to interface technology with like a neural system. I mean, the Matrix was cool and all, but
there would be much face rolling.
don't face roll me. You can't face roll me. I'll stand behind Adelheid.
Not if you're trying to attach a computer to my face, you won't.
I'll attach it to your back. Duh.
That's not much better.
I mean, at least I'm not in reach of your face and hands then. Seems like a win for me.
You seem to think that you're safe behind me.
Yeah, I'll just put Adelheid in front of you. It'll be fine.
You strap a computer to me and there will be no safety from anyone whatsoever.
Yeah, until I turn on the safety.
There is no safety.
Uh-huh.
Do you think a Fenrir has a safety?
Uh-huh.
I may correct. I will be more than happy to correct you on this.
I don't know. Feel pretty safe with Adelheid. But you're kind of a jerk, so.
I am forward.
Sticks your tongue out again.
Don't call me a jerk. I'm getting you like a dozen different kinds of weaponry right now.
That's why I'm only calling you a jerk. There's so many worse things I could say. That's like the elementary school insult. Come on. It's not even really an insult.
I don't even know why I'm complaining about you not being nice.
Because you care. Just a little
Yeah.
little hands up by her chin. Because I'm just so gosh darn likable.
Gosh darn adorable. With your guns, or lack thereof right now, but soon to have. And rocket skateboards.
Yeah, gotta have a rocket skateboard. I wonder if I could make myself boots that attach better to the skateboard so I don't fall off the skateboard. Yeah.
That said, I do really need to find something to face roll at some point.
She
You might be good at the gun thing, but I prefer face
promptly
rolling.
pokes herself in the nose and says, "Not it."
Don't worry, I wasn't going to you're like my... He starts counting. You're pretty far down the list, don't worry.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Because I know for a fact, I mean, we're literally on the edge of a city, and the city is not empty. It is full of worm things. Yet nobody's talking about the worm things. And I'll face roll the worm things. And then tell stories about how we face rolled the worm things and are glorious in our ability to face roll the worm things and shoot them in their face.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't want to leave you out.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, Sierra, you're just involved in killing a bunch of thunderworms. Are you sure you have nothing to say on the worm things in the city?
Oh, I have plenty of things to say on the worm things in the city. Fucking assholes. Wait, we're hunting those down?
I would like to hunt those down.
The worm things or the thunderworms?
I think it was just a universal the bad guys because he's got the
Yeah,
need for some face roll action.
All of them.
All of them. All
That's
right.
right,
So
man.
I mean, hell, have you fucking hit up Adelheid for about his challenge yet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally going on that. I mean, I've already got enough fucking leeches on my hide. I don't need more.
Oh, for real?
You think that's funny? They've been hunting my family for 50 fucking years.
Oh, my bad.
Go on Van Helsing on that shit.
Yeah, get it. Go on. Alexander Anderson.
That's part of the reason why I'm here.
Don't worry, I got all the tech you need. It's called a lighter and a spray can.
I've had mixed luck with that sort of thing. Usually it's just easier to just claw out their face.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
they just set them on fire and they kind of flailed around and went, "Oh, I'm on fire," and then fell over.
That too. That's sometimes. It depends. Some are like, I wouldn't say brave, more suicidal, and don't give a shit. But yeah, most of the time you just like hit them with your claws, and they go down pretty quickly. Don't really know about guns, but they're like dead. You know, they're dead people walking, so I don't think guns would have much impact. You'd have to like take off their face or something, I guess.
Oh my god,
But,
do they do the whole like, stab you in the heart with a stake?
I have
thing?
no fucking idea.
I wonder what would happen if I made wooden bullets. They'd probably explode instead of being fired. Maybe
Yeah,
if I made like wood-tipped bullets?
You need to design a gun specifically, because I'm pretty sure guns don't work that way. I'm pretty sure wooden bullets would not be able to take.
Well, that's what I was saying. Maybe if they were tipped, it'd be okay. But yeah, if it was just a wooden bullet, it would like, I don't know, splinter into a million pieces in the barrel and make a mess.
Yeah, I remember that one time I watched Mythbusters and they tried that whole silver bullets thing. It didn't work out too well. Although it did actually work, just really, really badly.
Well, yeah. Most technology, as old as those fucking legends are, works really badly. Guns, like, just fired in directions. There was no aiming. There was just, hope.
Yeah, that was just, they go places. They might hit. Still more accurate than a bow and arrow.
Let's not silver bullets. Let's not silver anything. In fact, let's never ask me to put silver on things, because there is no point at which that doesn't hurt.
That's true. Unless we're making an eye hammer, in which case I'm putting silver in that shit.
Well, that's all you, buddy, but if it's got silver on it when you want me to put a rocket on it, we're gonna have some issues. Fucking gets too close to me, every hair on my body stands up. It sucks.
Anti-dancer rockets. I will note that for later. But yeah. That's the thing.
I wonder if I can make a crossbow that shot enough like a gun.
Wait, what? A crossbow that what?
Shot like a gun. You know, so you can like fire sticks. Like pew
like a
pew.
fucking bowcaster?
Shut up. It's cool.
Star's already beat you to the punch there.
I mean, it fucking works. So...
I mean, you could... I mean, in theory, a crossbow bolt would work just fine, right?
I mean, I guess. Does it have to be wood, like... Will it not work if there's a metal tip on it?
I think it would. Because it's not subject to the same limitations that a bullet is. You have to work around the
sticky thing. Like, does it work? Because like I've read some books and seen some shows where it has to be wood tip. Like you can't. Like,
I wouldn't. Actually, I'm not that certain because largely, I mean, the first one I met one, the first time I met one in person was when I was still a little kid, and then I got really mad that he was trying to kill my bandmate, and then I turned into a werewolf and killed him.
I just wrecked my room. I got small and pink and tried to keep wrecking my room, and it didn't go so good. I dropped the bed on my foot.
Lucky you, I almost got eaten by a vampire.
Well, hey, kudos to you on not getting eaten.
It was great. I don't understand how you feel though. I've basically been on a fucking curfew my whole life. I don't have to go anywhere, do anything. It's fucking miserable. Because, you know, when you're hunted by vampires, they kind of tend to keep a close eye on you.
I mean, that sounds like it sucks. I got to be pretty fond of my room. It was mine.
I
And everything's
hated it.
predictable in there.
Yeah, it's predictable. I don't like that too much.
Well, yeah,
Something's...
but then I can
variety
do
is the spice of
whatever.
life, man.
Yeah, until you're getting eaten by a vampire. Then it sucks.
Yeah, but hey, at least I get to go outside and do things. It's better than just, like, sitting in a, you know, basically being what is effectively a gilded prison. That's fucking miserable.
I don't know. I had a computer.
You can't go out and do
Yeah, it's
anything.
pretty fucked up. I would have gone a little crazy.
I actually did go crazy. Not in the actual psychiatric sense. In the sense that I'm literally the reason that I was not out when I was supposed to be, and that's why I almost got eaten by a vampire. But it worked out because I could turn into a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that in advance. They just didn't know I was actually going to change there.
Fair.
Now I spend most of my time fighting, singing, and being bowling. Better life than the one I had before.
I don't know. I think I could just kind of keep chilling. If I had a, you know, a workshop and some blast doors, I'd be pretty happy. And a new rig. Definitely need to upgrade my rig.
I don't know, there's a lot of interesting things out there you're missing out on. Actually, most of it, because your room is like a tiny fragment of the actual planet.
Well,
And
yeah,
everything else.
but there's a lot of not getting eaten by vampires I'm doing too.
I mean, are you that willing to trade freedom for security?
He asked the chick who only knows how to live in a room.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to learn to live outside of your room? Is effectively what the question boils down to.
I
Ain't it?
don't know. I'm pretty sure if you gave me some blast doors, a new rig, and a workshop to make shit in, I'd be pretty happy. Except I wouldn't see Lefty as much, and that would suck.
Exactly. You wouldn't even know Lefty if you couldn't go outside. That's kind of the problem.
If you think I wouldn't bug all of you, you're out of your mind.
Pardon, what did she say?
She said if you think I wouldn't bug all of you, you're out of your mind.
You would absolutely bug me from my phone, and then I'd block you.
Aw, honey, no. This is a sweet summer child now. You think I need a phone?
That's true.
I give you a thing and I say put this in your ear so that I can fucking aim and I can fucking see when you're fucking fighting fucking vampires.
Wait, but why would I let you do that if you're not helping me fight vampires? If you're in
How'd
your
you miss
room.
the part where I would need to be able to see and aim when you're fighting the vampires? I can't orbital strike without cords, man.
Orbital strike? I'm sorry, this is not Call of Duty, friend.
It could be. Don't let your dreams stay dreams.
Well, you work on that. I'll work on actually killing vampires and worm things while you work on how to do that from your room rather than doing that outside with everyone else.
It's pretty easy. The hard part's affording all the things I need.
I mean, you say this. There are things you can do from your room, but you can't do everything.
I can do pretty close. And who doesn't like having some Overwatch? Come on, tactical guy.
Close to winning is still losing.
Yeah. Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and I think I pulled out in time. We've heard it.
I'll take that. I think that's as far as I'm gonna get today.
Yep. Right, so I'm gonna go.
To your room, or are you gonna go out into town? You're gonna go to your room, aren't you?
She stands up and, like, after like a false try, manages to kick up the skateboard into her hand. I don't have a room. We have to sleep outside because apparently I'm not allowed to have nice things, and I don't go out there. She kind of waves idly towards the entrance to the parking lot. Not by myself.
Shit, that's lonely as fuck.
It's what?
You sound lonely as all hell.
Well, my best friend's gone. And yeah, I barely know anyone else except Adelheid, so I've got my phone. It's cool.
I can take along if you want.
Where?
I don't know.
Enough to drink.
Where are you going?
I mean, I just figured I'd go bug Dazzles and see if it was cool for me to have a gun, but
I mean, that fits in with my plans.
I figure if I make the big puppy eyes and she thinks it'll, keep me outside, she'll be pretty cool.
I want to go bug Dazzles for guns as well. Want to go bug Dazzles for guns?
Yeah, let's go bug Dazzles for guns. I like guns.
Me too.
I mean, I think I like guns.
I like guns, also like hammers, claws. You're right, I do like knives. I do a lot of stabbing.
Yeah, face roll.
I like claws face rolling no more than
all right, well, if we're going the same way, though, you have to pull me.
The awkward silence is real. What?
Yeah, if we're going the same way. She drops the skateboard back down onto its wheels. Gotta pull me.
What?
It's easy. You walk, and I hold onto your jacket, and then I roll with you. Oh my god. You're such a fucking noob. Never mind. I'll roll myself.
There's this remarkable human invention. You might not have heard of it. It's called walking.
She, like, quirks a brow and kicks up the skateboard again, tucks it under her arms, and very sassy-like, throws him this glance like, you fucking, get good, scrub, and takes a couple quick steps and pops up on her heels and just coasts down the parking lot.
That's brilliant. I think that is where we can end our scene with these two running off to go
Harass the dead mother.
harass the dead mother for guns, and he will he's gonna be a bitch and run after her and try and outrun her just to make the point, you filthy techno-dependent noob.
It's okay if he starts making good progress, she's just gonna latch on.
If she's on that skateboard, there will be a point where he just puts his foot down on the end of it.
Oh, no, that's what the healers are for.
She might trip more than once on this journey.
That's okay. He's
Maybe.
going down with her. Or he's just fucking carrying her full weight, one or the other.
He'll just be like, fuck it, you want to be carried? That's fine. Fireman carry. The worst.
The worst. The
Just
ultimate
like-
worst. I didn't like having guts anyways. You just put your shoulder there. That seems fine.
Yep, you know what? Fuck you. That's what's going on. You want to be carried? Okay, I can do that. I'll end the scene with the two bickering angsty teenagers.
That seems legit. So yeah, we'll say thank you players for playing and watchers for watching, and we'll see you next time.